Hello and welcome to another update video about Bonk. On the Bonk chart, we have been tracking a potential impulse to the upside from the fourth wave low here on the 13th of April. However, the bulls have failed to really generate a fifth wave so far. That could still happen, okay? But so far, the Bonk chart does not yet show us a 5-wave advance from the 13th of April low. However, the price did react to the resistance areas or levels communicated, and we're going to zoom in now and take a look at what the relevant levels are for trend continuation on the Bonk chart. At the moment, the idea is that here the market might have bottomed already in a fourth wave pullback that we see on the 13th of April. And we could now, based on that, be in this fifth wave to the upside. However, we need some further evidence for that. We need a 5-wave move up to get confident, okay, to be confident in this potential. So far, I mean, the last reversal areas, they did work out nicely. The market did react here to this support area and here again, but has failed to form a 5-wave move up. Had we already seen 5 waves up, then I would already give you the next support region. However, because we haven't, the previous support area remains relevant. We might test it again. I'm going to zoom in a moment and we take a look at that. But in the alternative scenario, which also is still likely because we haven't formed 5 waves up, we could still see another decline into the lower support region. In this case, the market would form a more extended fourth wave in a WXY structure. And the idea is that either this completed here or we're forming a more extended WXY, and the Y wave is an A, B, C. So these are the things that we are watching for at the moment, and it all depends on whether the bulls can generate a 5-wave increase. With 5 waves up, as per Elliott wave, we can identify that, probably we are entering a new uptrend, okay? So obviously we've already been tracking this potential impulse, but the condition is that the 198,283 level is holding. Because if we now pull back before we break above it, then we only have really 3 waves up. That's possible, okay, then at least we could say, okay, if the next move up is a larger degree 5th wave, we're probably moving in a diagonal, but this again is very, very difficult to track. Nevertheless, it would be, let's say, a plan B, which means that if we break below that 198,283 level, I will still look for a wave 2 support level to be... I will offer that support area, and then we'll see if the market can hold a higher low. However, probabilities will then not be clear. Yeah, the difference is if we have a 5-wave move up, so basically what it needs is just here one more high, basically, somehow like that, one more high, that would give us a clean 5-wave move. Then probabilities are much higher that in a pullback, a higher low is holding. So that doesn't mean 1-2 setups couldn't fail, they can. It's just that if we have solid 5 waves in wave 1, they rarely fail, okay? They can, of course, fail. The market does what the market wants to do, but still probabilities will then be higher for trend continuation to the upside, and the setup is overall not only good in terms of reward and risk, but also in terms of probabilities. So, and yeah, if we only have 3 waves up, then that's also possible that we hold a wave 2, but it's only possible. It's not necessarily probable. I hope that difference is clear. So at the moment, I'm just simply watching what happens here now in this support region. It is, for example, absolutely possible that this 4th wave is still unfolding, for example, as a flat structure, A, B, C, and then we go up. So that would not invalidate the wave 4, it would simply delay the move up in wave 5. Or even as a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, and then we go up. Both are potentials, and both I think would be acceptable also in terms of looking at the proportions between waves 2 and 4. A wave 4 can be quite substantial, quite long, quite sideways, quite boring. But ultimately also it looks a bit like an inverse head and shoulders pattern here on the chart. So that's interesting as well. with the neckline here, which is this red line, the resistance level at 296876. So the situation hasn't changed, but we're still watching for a potential 5-wave move up. That 5th wave failed, but it reacted to a key resistance level that I mentioned to you. So the parameters are being respected, but we need that signal that basically 5 waves have formed, and then we can add the support area for the next pullback. Until then, the current support area is still relevant. That's my update about Bonk. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.